Hi, everyone. I'm here with Kaylin Castell, and astrologer, priestess, and much more. And I'm also astrologer. We've been doing these online courses for a few years now, and we're happy to do a promotional thing where we're giving this away for about half, close to half off of the normal rate for all three online courses. These online courses are the Bohemian stars, which are the stars of the magical stars, the ancient alchemists, the zodiacal constellations, past, present, and future. So we look at all of that around the band of the ecliptic, which were those very ancient constellations that go back many, many thousands of years, and the stellar gateways, and these geomantic gateways of our divine destiny and our ancestral origins. By taking all three of these courses, you really get a great idea of how to navigate the night sky, how to work with it ceremonially, magically, and astrologically. So this is a really, really good deal, and it's a really fun course to take. And for those that are interested in learning about the night sky and learning more about how to work with the stars and the constellations in your own life, and then this is the bundle to get.
It is. It's so good. So we're going to start by talking about the Mahenian stars. This is the first course that we did, and and we did a lot of things like how to make star bundles and how to figure out if you've got personal connections to any of these stars. There's 15 Bahenian stars. And this comes from Cornelius Agrippa and the three books of occult philosophy. And he says the ancient alchemists operated from the awareness that under certain celestial influences, magic was more likely to occur. All about the magic, especially when worked with consciously. And so he also says magicians affirm that images, seals, and rings being opportunely framed under a certain constellation, some wonderful thing may be received. And so this is what one of the things that we go very deeply into. All of the courses really talk about this, but especially this first one on the Bohemian stars or the magical stars of the ancient alchemists.
These are the stars we're going to be focused on. These are what each of the classes we do. We typically do about five or six. I think we've got one that there may be seven. There is one that we do a seven. So each class explores the unique magic of these stars and how we can more consciously connect with them when planets are linked to these stars, either natally or by transit. So you can see class one, we cover the four royal stars. Class two, the stars of Sirius, Vega, and Alcade. Sometimes Polaris is thrown into that group, so we talk about that. The third class, Spica, Arcturus, and Algorab. These are all Bohemian stars. Class four, Algol, Capella, Procyon, and class five, Alphecca, Algorab, and I think actually Deneb Algeti is probably either in class three or class five. You got
Oh,
Algorab
yeah,
listed
yeah.
twice, so it's cool.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just that just wanted to mention that for everybody there.
Nice.
Deneb Algeti is the other one which is in at the Goatfish constellation. So just an awareness. There she's got that highlighted. There you go. Thank you, Kaylin. And then class six, we do a wrap up and Q&A. And you know, we will be working on more online courses in the future. We haven't yet got the outline for that, but that's stay tuned for that. Sign up for the newsletter at My Star Alchemy for that. And but yeah, this is one of the more powerful classes, and especially these 15 that are there may be, it's possible there may be more. I mean, all stars on some level are magical, but these are the ones that were focused upon by the ancient alchemists.
And just so you know, these symbols that you're seeing here with these stars, and Regulus, Aldebaran, let's see, and Antares. Where are you, Antares? Anyway, they are the four royal stars that we.
They're on Antares is on the left there, between Alphecca and Vega.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was hiding from me. Haha.
Yes.
Anyway, but these are the symbols of the alchemists that go with these stars, and we go more deeply into that in each of these classes. And then the Q&A is pre-recorded, though we will at some point do maybe a live Q&A for some of these or down the road, but we don't have it scheduled, so don't count on it right now. So anyway, and then we have the zodiacal constellations. And so you can see here that they're named a different name. So the priestess, not Virgo, the scales, not Libra, the scorpion, not Scorpio, the archer, not Sagittarius. So we're naming them a different name because the seasonal signs are shifting through these constellations, and we go into that. So the idea of how these constellations showed up in the past changes over time as the seasons move through the constellations. And so the constellations are the star patterns, and they form our understanding of the seasons and how these energies evolve and grow over time. So you get a really good experience, a more direct experience of how these constellations have been seen over different seasons, in different times. So we explore the past and current understanding of the constellations, their myths and stories. We also show when they were marking specific ages in time, different ages in time. We also look at the biggest stars in each zodiacal constellation and do a little deeper dive on each of those, and ways to access the inherent star magic here that's aligned here. We also look at personal stars, the stars that are rising or in some significant alignment on your chart. And when stars change seasonal signs, the most dramatic has been Regulus, that changed this from the sign of Leo to the sign of Virgo back in November of 2011. So we look at those things as well.
Yeah, thank you. So the geomantic gateways, also called the stellar gateways or the stellar triangles, on the Milky Way band. So we look at two specific ones. There's other triangular alignments and gateways. These aren't the only ones that you'll encounter, but these are two of the more powerful, well-known ones. So there's a southern triangle, which represents the gateway of ancestral origins. So half of the course is about the southern and the gateway of ancestral origins. We cover each of the three major stars that are part of that. It's also called the winter triangle or the X-asterism of Egypt. And then we have the northern triangle, which it's the gateway of divine destiny, and the navigator's triangle, the summer triangle. And at the time of this recording, we're starting to shift away from the northern to the southern, but we're in transition right now. So the northern is fading, and the southern is coming into focus more
Based
here
on the
on
season of
based
the
on the seasons, right? So if we're like right now, we're at this time of the recording, this is October 2024. So when we get to the winter here in the northern hemisphere, it's going to be like the southern triangle is going to be much more visible, and the northern triangle is not going to be quite as visible. But then it switches as you know 20 as each year moves around in each season. So it's going to be pretty much the same thing year in and year out with these. And if you're wanting to work with them about when it comes to our future and our destiny, if you want to work with it when it comes to our ancestors and our origins, these are the stars in their triangular formations that you can work with to do that.
And they really are gateways. This is something that's just been blowing our minds about how when we were tuning into this. So we could think of, the gateway above and the gateway below. The gateway of divine destiny that consists of Vega, Altair, and Deneb is above the ecliptic in the northern hemisphere or north of the ecliptic plane. So the northern one. And then the gateway of our ancestral origins, consisting of Sirius, Procyon or Procyon, depending on how you want to pronounce that, and Betelgeuse, is well below the ecliptic in the northern hemisphere or south of the ecliptic plane. So it's like this, and they are, when we see them in the different seasons, but why we're calling one the northern triangle and one the southern triangle. And so we can imagine the star patterns north above the ecliptic connect us with our evolving consciousness and future path. And that's what south of the ecliptic connects us with our origins. And so all that is along the ecliptic is part of our path, our middle world path or vision quest path while we are on planet Earth. And so we just unpack, or I guess, or reveal, or begin to reveal, because I'm sure there's more than what we discovered and what we were discovering around all of this. It's just such an amazing opportunity. And these are so easy to find in the sky and to just create your own personal relationship with, especially when you have a sense of what's going on here. So,
Yeah, and you could check out mystaralchemy.com for the details of this offering, these magical offerings. And so this special offer includes nearly 50% off of for either two or all three online courses as a bundle. So definitely take advantage of this. This is again a limited time offer.
and we're so excited. We hope that you will feel as inspired and enlivened by these are mysteries that have been lost to us over time, and we're getting them back. And it's just so magical to be able to work with them with a little bit of awareness. So anyway, that's been our intent for bringing this to you. So we hope you find that you're as inspired as we are, at least as inspired as we are, if not more so. Anyway, thank you and bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a magical time. All right.